Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This week, get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock, with news that expert opinions about the growth rate of the world's economy are in the spotlight today. Firstly, however, it is a public holiday in the US, Martin Luther King Day, so market activity will be lighter than normal. The IMF has updated its 2017 global growth forecast and confirmed it sees improving conditions in most regions. It has lifted the growth expectations for the US on the basis that significant deficit spending will happen under the Trump presidency. It also raised its growth forecast for China, but both countries will achieve that with significant increases in their debt levels. Interestingly, US Fed officials no longer see the need for added fiscal stimulus, worried that such a program will make larger problems down the road. The most notable feature of their growth forecast, however, are not for these two. It is that they don't see any improvement on the 1.6% growth for the euro area or the 1.1% growth for Russia. Almost all other world regions exceed that. They didn't make any specific forecast for either Australia and New Zealand in this update. They did note, however, that 2017 will be more volatile. In China, data out overnight shows that electricity use there grew 5% in 2016, significantly below the country's official growth rate. Electricity consumption is often used as a proxy for a more realistic assessment of the growth rate in China. In Australia, fixed mortgage rates there are rising, with both the NAB and ANZ raising them for terms of 2 years and longer. The warning has also gone out that variable rates are under pressure. Also in Australia, it's becoming clear that the debt level of the federal government will exceed $500 billion by the middle of the year. They used to have a debt ceiling law, but that was abandoned in 2013 by the Abbott government with the support of the Greens. At that time, the limit was $300 billion. In New York, the US Treasury 10-year yield is unchanged because of the holiday, still at 2.4%. Oil prices are unaffected by that, but they are unchanged anyway, now still at $52.50 a barrel for the US benchmark, while the Brent benchmark is at $55.50 a barrel. The gold price is up $7, now at $1,202 an ounce, and the New Zealand dollar is little changed as well, now at 71 US cents. On the cross rates, at 95 Aussie cents, and against the euro, 67 euro cents. The TWI is at 77. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.